Negative. I mean, him opening up about it ain't crazy though. I feel like it's a good way to show people like, this is a reality, this is life.
These clips just
I think for me it's just more so what's the intentions behind it? Like you trying to post your struggle for clout? So people are becoming homeless to do YouTube. I don't feel like it's necessary, but let's get right into it.
being a drama slash pop culture content creator has led me to come across various individuals and critique them and analyze their actions and behaviors. But the guy I found today is truly lost, and I mean in every sense of the word. He's just so lost, man, and you shouldn't follow what he's doing. But I'm not here to just critique him. There's clearly more issues under the surface, but oh my goodness, I truly wonder how individuals allow themselves to get to the point that some of these content creators do. So we're gonna talk about a YouTuber who moved to Las Vegas from Rhode Island to pursue content creation. I'm not trolling. I don't know why the nigga did it, but
That is such an interesting topic I wish people spoke more about. Like, why do people feel the need they have to move to do content? And I get it. It does make sense. Like, for example, like move to LA, you want to become an actor or a model, move to Miami, you want to become a model or whatever it is. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't want people to feel like, at least for content, you don't have to do that. You don't. And like, you're not in a sticky financial situation. Don't feel the need you have to do that. Like, plan accordingly and then build up to get to that point where you can move. But it's like feeling like this is a required step is a requirement in the first steps into content creation. Nah.
he did. And he has so much lore on him that I gotta get into. Well, I'm lying. I'm not gonna get into all of it, but you'll get a piece of the pie, okay? But before all of that, let me say this. I just broke my 7-day fast of no food, and let me tell y'all, bro, that was
I need a
360
fast.
that I walked into. I was trying to improve my health, you feel me? Cleanse the body, yada yada. But the morning of writing this video, a nigga woke up and my stomach was hurting so bad it was doing backflips, cartwheels, all of that. You feel me? I did end up breaking the fast with a nectarine, which is a fruit, and it was still hurting. Do I recommend fast? Yes, because it's a test of your mental fortitude and it has the benefit of cleansing your body. But maybe stick to like 1 to 2 day fast, because these 7-day week fasts be crazy. And the reason I said all this stuff is because I want to connect with my audience. Duh, but I'm Yemblin. You already know I'm the Hood Socrates. And let's talk about our guy. The YouTuber I'm talking about is a guy named Jumani, and if you've been on the World Wide Web, you probably know who he is. But before I get into how
I don't. We're gonna be learning
relevant he
together.
was, let me tell you what I found out researching this guy at like 9 p.m. Number one, he has 2 channels. I'm not exactly sure why, but he does. And he posts content on both. The thing is, on both of his channels, if you go, he has links that you can use to donate to him, which says a lot already. Number 2, he definitely has a gambling addiction, which you can see by the various
No BS. And it's just like not just the one. I saw like 3 different donation links. I saw GoFundMe, PayPal, what? Cash App.
videos he has
3
scattered across both channels. Am I gonna watch any of
giving
these
y'all
videos?
options.
Hell no, because I don't have to watch these videos to make sure that's not misinformation. On TikTok, if you search this nigga's name, apparently he's became the face of struggle. Okay, this nigga is so
my
deep into the
gosh.
trenches that he's the
nigga
face of the
serious?
trenches.
I currently have no.
That's not me, y'all. This is the video. Oof. 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 Let me stop. It don't look like nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. You feel me? Dang. What's up with this though?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, it was just that part. All right, all right. Negative. I mean, him opening up about it ain't crazy though. I feel like it's a good way to show people like, this is a reality, this is life.
These clips just
I think for me it's just more so what's the intentions behind it? Like you trying to post your struggle for clout? Or there's a greater mission for it where like let me show people I'm struggling and like just showcase my journey of trying to get out the struggle. I think that's awesome. I think a lot of people should do that. I think Santiago kind of does that a little bit. Like he shows like when he was homeless or like when he's in his car or whatever, and like now the audience is with him trying to get out this struggle. But like if this is just purely for clout, questionable.
Say a
Questionable.
lot about his life, and in the clips themselves, I mean, he's talking about gambling, running up credit card debt, and just being overall bad with his money. He has a level of self-awareness to it, and it's kind of scary. It really does make me ask, how can someone be so self-aware yet not be able to change their circumstances? And that also goes to show that self-awareness is only one step in changing behaviors or bettering your life. But Jumani has clearly been struggling very hard because he went through the effort of shadowboxing live for views.
Getting a little workout in.
Wait, is that crazy?
But I'm not here to watch TikTok
Wait, is that crazy though? I mean, you gotta do something to engage the audience. You feel me? I don't know.
talks
Like,
all day.
is
I
that
actually
crazy?
wanted to watch one of his videos with you guys and talk about what I think regarding his situation and his homelessness. But before that, I want to mention that Jumani actually has a controversial past on the internet. I'm not going to be talking about it, but I did want to bring up how one of his controversies was harassing a woman who he had a crush on in the past. And if you want to learn about
Oh,
it, go check
no.
out Pie Matt's video. He covered the entire Jumani saga, except this part. His videos are real good. You won't be disappointed. But with all that being said, let's take a look at the video. It's called Feeling Lost in Las Vegas.
I came out here
I love Vegas.
with the idea that I could create a better version of myself, because in Rhode Island I was just too comfortable. I felt like, I had every opportunity to be everything I want and needed to be. Like, to be successful and to be better, I could have did it in Providence, but the problem was me. You know what I'm saying? I was too adapted to everything there. You know what I'm saying? So coming to Las Vegas on a one-way flight,
I can give him that. Some people need to be in a different position to actually change themselves. Like, for example, you ever met a dude who really don't care about his life, and then he gets a baby, and then like boom, like a switch just flipped, bro, and he starts grinding, hustling, taking life more serious. Yeah, some individuals do need to be put in a certain position to actually get their shit together. That is a fact. And maybe this is him, but how necessary is it? You know what I mean? Like, I know you broke, and I guess he's probably just going all in. I don't know.
I feel like, being homeless is supposed to force me to be productive, to be
See what I
active,
mean?
to do something, and hopefully be better.
And that's just such a crazy bombshell to drop on niggas already. So he came out to Vegas because he felt like he was essentially too comfortable to truly grind. And honestly, to an extent, I hear him out.
You see
makes
what I mean?
diamonds, and y'all wouldn't be seeing these videos if the pressure of graduating was not looming over me. That is not hyperbole either. Graduating forced the nigga to lock in. It forced me to grind YouTube and get right. So I understand it. But what I don't understand is that he took a one-way flight out to Las Vegas to be homeless. There's just so many better ways to go about finding success. I'm not gonna act like I'm surprised this is the option he took. We've seen all the videos about his gambling problems, so I think that clearly played a part in this very impulsive decision.
It's more than just making content. It's just I need to want to make content. You know what I'm saying? Right now I kind of don't want to do anything. Like, and that's my problem. Like, I want to do something, like, mentally. Like, I tell myself, like, yeah, I gotta be productive, but like emotionally, like, I don't know, just the way how I feel, I kind of just want to sit back and do nothing. And I don't understand why I feel like this, and I don't want to feel like this, but I don't know.
He kind of sounds like one of those people who are actually super ambitious but lazy. He's giving, I'm ambitious, I got big dreams, I want to make something out of myself one day, but I'm lazy. So I guess this is the route that he took. I do agree with the YouTuber who's narrating this. I think there's like another way to go about this. This was very, very drastic, but maybe that's just how serious he is for real. But if you're ambitious but very lazy, start with small disciplines first. I mean, he went right to the hard one. He went straight to the hard one. You can build yourself up like with small disciplines first. Like, if you're lazy, okay, let's say you want to, I stay using the gym example, but let's say you want to lose weight. Like, okay, maybe you too lazy to work out for 30 minutes, start off with 5. Yeah, it don't sound like much, but it's better than 0. Start off with the little disciplines so you can be more prepared for the bigger ones. You feel me?
This just sounds like he's depressed, and to be
Damn.
honest, he probably is.
Damn.
Instead of staying in a familiar place, he went out to Vegas in pursuit of content, and the grass wasn't greener. His problems are clearly beyond just making content. He needs to work on his financial literacy first and get his mental health right. He'd be better off staying with his family. And mind you, the first half of this video, he not even in a crib, bruh. He's outside loitering. And on top of that, he said he has 2 more days in a hotel. So it's just rough all around.
I think I know. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to stop pretending like I have a plan. I know I don't have a plan, and not just I don't have a plan, I really don't have any motivation. I don't have any self-discipline.
Wow.
And that becomes a big problem because I have the opportunity, I have like the platform to do something, right? I have the supporters, I have the viewers, I have the haters, I have everything I need as a content creator, as an influencer to be successful. But the only thing that's stopping me is me, and I hate that. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? There was time of my life where I was very motivated and I wanted to do. I felt like when I couldn't do it is when I wanted to do it the most. Now that I can do it, it's like.
That's the self-awareness stuff I was talking about. He is scarily self-aware, and it was present in the TikToks I was showing you guys earlier. He recognizes the situation is dire and doesn't even know what the fuck to do. As far as him succeeding goes, right now it's looking grim. Like, wallahi, I'm finished type grim. The dude been in mad controversies. He's clearly suffering from depression, and on top of that, even if he were to make a substantial amount of money, there's still the gambling issue. I'm just trying to say there's a plethora.
Having a gambling issue and then moving to Vegas. No, my love, no.
Of things he needs to worry about before he even begins to get his life back on track. Because let's say hypothetically, right, he makes some YouTube bread. There's already proof he's just gonna spend it on gambling. But let's take a look at the rest of this video.
I have all these people supporting me, and honestly, I just want to just lay in bed all day and I don't want to do anything, bro.
You know, I can even admit though, and for me, I preach hustle a lot. I preach discipline, consistency a lot. And yeah, throughout that, I do just want to be in my bed for a minute. Not all day, but yeah, like 5 hours straight. Like, can I just chill here, please? Can I just chill here, please? Yes, I be feeling like that sometimes. So I just want to say it's normal. I still feel like that, but that's why I'm trying to build a better relationship within myself. Like, okay, you can have a break and you can grind. Like, you can have a little bit of both or whatever the ratio is, right? So I be feeling like that too. Like, I just want to chill all day, please. Be begging for it, you know? But there's always, I gotta get this, you feel me?
I really don't want to do anything. And that's just not good. So, I don't know. I'm gonna try to have a low expectation for myself so I don't get disappointed and I don't have to deal with the mental stress that comes from disappointment, but I also can't afford to have like low expectation either.
And this is definitely some of the most depressing shit I've seen recently. I think this just confirms my whole depression theory. I can relate though, and I'll drop some mini DH lore. Before I got to the point I am now with YouTube, I've had so many of those days where I was just laying in my bed contemplating what I was gonna do, sad as fuck, depressed as hell, and I have a history of depression, so I understand it. And being that I understand it, I can tell.
I'm not laughing at the depression. It's just that picture of Speed is so funny, especially if you've seen the clip, the Fortnite clip. It's so funny.
This nigga is for sure depressed. Not only that, but Jumaane stating that he is purposely lowering his expectations to shield against the real possibility that he will fail almost moved me to tears. But I say almost because he still harassed a woman and I'm pretty sure doxed her amongst other controversies, so my empathy only goes so far. But obviously, just seeing him and seeing the human, I want to hope that he figures his shit out. I'm not gonna lie. There was a second video I was gonna cover, but it's really just 4 minutes of the nigga wandering around Fremont Street in Las Vegas doing nothing, which just further proves how depressing the situation is. That's the content he's forced to make. And I mean, even beyond that, I remember in a video I had watched by him, he was talking about how he just kind of records everything at this point because that's all he can do.
Okay, I can understand if that's the content style. Yeah, Vegas is a cool spot. Vegas, I love Vegas. They have a lot of nice spots, and he even could just go to one hotel and do that for the whole day because it'd be there's so much architecture to it. You feel me? So I can see.
So
I
in
can see. I
reality,
can
it's
see.
low key a 360 of doom. But what do you guys think? It's obviously extremely depressing, very grim, somber.
I
But when
agree.
you're a gambling addict with mental health issues, what else can you do? I mean, he has to broadcast himself in hopes of someone seeing it or a blow up, but the likelihood of that is low. I will say, I definitely hope his situation gets better and things change for him. And I hope him as a
Facts.
person grows and that those past controversies are no longer indicative of who he is now. But one can only hope.
Dang. Well, I hope his situation do get better though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I agree with him. It's giving depression, like him talking about how I don't want to do anything. I have no motivation. I'm not disciplined. I'm da, da, da. Those are signs of a depressed individual. I'm not trying to diagnose him neither, but those are symptoms.
Am I right? But that's all I had to say. I love you guys. Subscribe for more unsolicited.
And subscribe to me too. We trying to run this up, okay? We trying to run it up. So thanks for tapping in. Like, comment, subscribe, and I catch y'all next time.